If anyone's still on there, if we haven't lost all of you, type something in chat and let us know. We are live on air, Sass Boys. Everybody, we are live. Just giving you a little context. Put your shirt back on, Wes. All right. Missing a camera. But just listen to these Sass Boy beats and we're gonna try to figure it out for you. That's right. Sometimes you gotta out mid Hudson because they're lower than mid. They're lower grade. Mid Hudson unstable, folks. Mid Hudson unstable. Coming through loud and unclear. I mean, we're not all about hate here. It's just, we haven't had this kind of problem since that Mercury retrograde time, where it felt like bowling pins of miscommunication falling one by one. And guess who held the bowling ball? Our hubris. That's right, we learned a lot from that show. We taunted Mercury. Did that work for us? No. But we're gonna taunt Mid-Hudson Cable. Alright, one more try. One more try. If you're out in the audience and you've got some good in your heart, I want you to point it our way. I want you to ask the messenger of the gods to come on in. I know Neptune's retrograde, but we need some Mercury in here too. Did we bite off more than we could chew this time? Possibly. But do you want this show nice and safe and low to the ground? Or do you want us aiming for the stars? That's right. We try to bring you something a little more. Now that's an odd thing. One more time. if that works, we're gonna roll with what we've got, and maybe that's gonna come on just a little bit later. Alright, folks. Thank goodness for the Sass Boys. Making something. Ouch. I could lie to you right now and say that this is par for the course. But the truth of the matter is, it's not. We're doing our best here. Alright, so we're gonna have to go with an audio reading from Maya of the raffle winners. Yeah, let's see if that works. Nope, your screen is done too. You know what? If you want to bring it over here.
The cure for Hudson cable.
Yeah.
For Hudson cable.
Mid-Hudson cable.
Mid-Hudson cable.
Oh yeah. Mid-Hudson cable.
Mid-Hudson cable.
There's Maya. She's not animated, but she sure is getting down with these sassy grooves. And there's plenty of room in here, so why don't you all hop in with your consciousness? And then from here we can really get it going on. Now that's an inventive camera angle. I love it. All right, we're up and running. Oh yeah.
Sometimes it takes a little time to find the groove. But once you do, you know it's gonna be so smooth. Gotta get it up and running. Gotta get it up and running. Gotta get it up and running. Mid-Hudson.
Unstable.
It's unstable cable.
It's the opposite of able. It's Mid-Hudson unstable. That's right. Well, now that we've gotten that out of our systems, let's move on to the raffle winners. And then we can get some guests in here or get cut off right before. So, Maya, are you ready to draw these raffle winners?
I was born ready.
I like that answer. Okay, so let's start out again with the sassiest of prizes, because I don't use a joke twice. We're going with a digital download of the Sass Boys' new album. Who you calling sassy?
Who you calling sassy, baby? Let's see who's the winner. I'm picking a name right now. The name says Wes.
I freaking knew it. Are you kidding me?
I want it!
Wes won his own album.
I heard it.
That's the kind of night we are rocking out right now. Wowza.
We're gonna pick another name that doesn't sound the same as the person playing piano.
Okay.
Do it again.
Well, you gotta take Wes's name out of the hat then. We can't play God here with the raffle. Wes won, and he's gonna just have to give it away. Remember, this is half the donations went to the Catskill Food Bank. We're dealing with charity here. All right, so the next prize, Maya, is going to be a 30-minute tarot card reading gift certificate to Constellation. That's right. All right, who's won this 30-minute tarot reading? Wow, this is tough to keep going in the face of such adversity.
The winner is Tanya Himie Romero.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Tanya Himeji Romero.
All right, Tanya, you have won the gift certificate for a 30-minute tarot reading. And since I don't see anyone in chat, I'm just assuming this isn't live that you're listening to this. So I will email you tomorrow. Can you keep that to the side and make sure that, yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Next up on the list. Oh wait, wow. Okay, so next up on the list is the 60-minute astrological tarot consultation gift certificate for Constellation as well.
That's only an hour, but it will change your whole life.
All right.
The winner of this prize
Yes, ma'am.
is Cassandra Jenkins.
Cassandra Jenkins wins
That's right.
the 1-hour astrological tarot reading at Constellation. I will email you with details because this is a shite show. All right. Thank you, Maya. We've got 3 down and 2 to go. Next up on the list is a Rosanna von Moritz greeting card note basket with said heart stamps to make sure you don't have to take a trip to mail something to your loved one. That's right, this is the Rosanna von Moritz gift package.
Alright, let's do it. This is gonna be a gift of love.
Gift of love.
Gift of love. Esme Shapiro, you have won the gift of love.
Esme Shapiro has won. How appropriate that is. Esme Shapiro, you have won the Rosanna greeting card gift package. Quite amazing, if you ask me. Though you did get a bunch of readings, I almost had to ask you to leave today. Okay, so next on our list is going to be the set of handmade astrological dice by Derek James Smith from Constellation. Yeah, before they're even available to the public.
This is some hot stuff here, people.
Yeah, this is the next raffle winner.
This is a coveted lot of objects, sacred objects. And that winner would be Judy Dryland.
Judy Dryland won the astrological dice. Wowzer, that family's represented. Amazing. Congratulations, Judy Dryland. Congratulations, Esme, Tanya, Wes,
And Cassandra.
and Cassandra. That's right. I can't believe one of the Sass Boys won their own album. That is hilarious. Wow, listen to some sassy beats while we get our act together. Thank you, Maya. Everyone put your hands together for Maya. Well, guess what? It looks like Oh yeah, we've got Casey in the chat. That's amazing. So it looks like we're up and running, folks. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, we got it on camera. If you messed him up, it's okay. Okay. Wow, you know what we've got going on now? I'd like to invite our first guest into the chair. But chill out with some Sass Boy beats in the meantime. And their new album, which this track is not on. Oh, heck yeah. Look at that. We've got our first animated guest. Yeah, there's a little lag, folks, but nothing's perfect. Here we've got Dominic. Dominic, can we get some vocal levels on here?
Sure. Hello. How's that? Good?
Yeah, that's great, Dominic. This is Wes's department. It's coming heavy with the sass for me. Yeah. Well, Dominic,
Yes.
it's great to have you here.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
as the second animated guest, actually, because Maya was the first one.
Yes.
Amazing. So, this is incredible to have someone live in the studio here, especially because you haven't written a book or anything, right?
No, not in this life.
Okay, I like that answer. That's fantastic. We're off to a great start. It's going to be a lot like that. But I've got to tell you this, Dominic. We've got a special segment for you.
Oh, really?
Young and the Restless. That's right, you won Young and the Restless.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
This is where you dare to dream
Ooh.
and to tell me about your dream. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, nice. So do you have a particular dream that's on your mind right now that you want the guru to analyze?
Oh, actually, what kind of dream? You want like a sleeping dream? Any kind of dream?
I don't know. You're kind of in a waking life kind of camera right now. So waking dream, sleeping dream, psychedelic dream, dreaming of another internet provider in Catskill.
Ooh, that's nice. Dreams. Repetitive dreams. I'm into that. I don't know, I have so many dreams. I usually write them down.
Yeah, what do you think? You know what? Why don't you make one right up now and I'll tell you what kind of a bad person Wes is. How about we just do that? How's that sound?
Sure, yeah. Dreams about walking up and down, like levels, different levels. I think that happens often. Yeah, it took me a while, but I think that's like a lot of dreams that I have is like going up steps or down steps. Haylofts, I have a lot of dreams about haylofts.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Did you grow up in an old farmhouse or something like that?
Not on it, but that, was like a little way away from our house, so I have a lot of memories of haylofts.
Yeah. I used to jump through a hayloft in a different incarnation as a child, jumping through a hayloft and into the bottom. And there's something about that, being able to go down levels, because I feel like we're always being told you need to go up levels. So it's hard to grow into the earth, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
It helps if you have Saturn conjuncture ascendant.
Saturn. I knew Saturn would come up at some point. Because of the Saturn retrograde. I actually have been thinking a lot about that. I wanted to talk to you and hear your thoughts about Saturn retrograde.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this, Dominic. What Saturn means to me is like, it is the gravity that holds us to the lessons that we need to learn in this lifetime. So it doesn't feel that good at times. You really have to treat it like a parent that you just don't understand its instructions. Yeah. So at times, it's, yeah. So at times, I don't know what Wes is doing right now. He's trying to add to the chaos of the situation. Okay, thanks, Wes. Okay, so what I'm saying here is when Saturn's in retrograde, it's a time to internalize those deeper lessons. So you're looking at places where there is a lot of gravity in your life, a lot of learning through having to learn lessons in limitation and restriction. So I mean, it's like a friend. If you're looking at it and you listen to the lessons, then Saturn's gonna nod its head and go, yeah, all right, you're doing a good job, buddy. Go ahead. But if you're not listening to Saturn, it becomes bad parent and has to hold you to the fire. What do you think of that?
I feel that. I think that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I think a lot of us need this Saturn retrograde. Like it almost feels like you hear retrograde, I think because of Mercury, I think it happens like 3 times a year. But then Saturn retrograde is this just like whole other thing. So yeah, I like that. It's got lessons and yeah, the bounty.
Yeah. Yeah, so I would say this. In your dream, because this is Young and the Restless, right? In your dream, see how we had a conversation and we're still hashing out what's going on. In your dream of the hayloft, I think you're looking for an opening to go downward into the earth plane which you have incarnated into to learn the lessons of this planet. So Saturn is there to help draw you. Saturn is the window frame made of metal that you jump through like a hayloft down into the core of the earth to learn the lessons that, given your free will, you would run away from, or fly away from, or climb to a higher level without learning. You see, there's like this generic thing on enlightenment that you should just keep growing and aim for higher echelons. But I believe you have to look at the echelon you were given. In order to climb, you have to look there. So you're looking for that hayloft because maybe you have a lesson or two that you climbed the stairs on a little too early. Do you have a lesson like that in mind right now?
Maybe even right now, because even before I came here, I was like, I hope I don't have parapraxis.
Parapraxis.
Yeah.
Is that new service by Hudson Cable?
You wish. No, that's the official name for Freudian slip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I read that the other
newscasters when they say they want to say something and they end up saying something inappropriate.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
It's cable news is one giant Freudian slip
Yes.
these days.
That's what's happening, yeah.
It's unbelievable. You need a news channel to watch and cover the news channels because it's all a big reality TV show creeping into reality.
Absolutely.
It's unbelievable. Well, Dominic, I know you've got a good heart, and I know you can maneuver it, and you're going to be able to jump down, climb up at the times that you need to because you're looking where you need to. Hey, thanks for being my first guest. I guess it's our guest because of these guys. But thanks for being the first guest on the show.
Thank you, it was an honor.
Animated in color. Amazing. You're wonderful.
Thank you.
Again, that was Young and the Restless in a roundabout way. Cool. Thanks for doing it nice and tight and quick because we never know when we're gonna get cut off. Wow, we certainly have time for one more guest real quick. Do we have Mr. Casey? All right. Wow, we made it through another guest. I like that framing, Casey. Your unconscious aesthetic camouflage is well appreciated in these parts. You're framing that Constellation cosmic disc for sale for $250 very nicely over your left shoulder.
Yeah.
Can we get some levels test on this guy? I thought you said you were gonna bring in people that can talk. All right, here we go. He just didn't have a microphone. Sorry, Casey. Casey, I'm so glad to have you on here because your name is really Chaz, isn't it?
It might be. How did you know that?
Mysterious. Because you've been a good patron of the Twitch channel, but the Twitch is owned by an evil corporation. And so we've switched to YouTube Live. And also because it's more accessible to people.
And not evil. Is that right?
Yeah. Hey, Wes. I know you're the star of this show, but I think we need some volume check on Chaz here.
Move the stand down a little bit and get the center of it close to your mouth.
Go ahead and stand down.
There we go.
And there we go. Can
Oh,
you hear me?
amazing. Oh, I can now.
Crystal clear?
This is amazing.
Thank you, Wes.
You're welcome. I'll be $10.99.
I didn't bring any cash.
Tax form.
Thank you.
Drop something. All right. I'm ready to step my game up. I don't know about you, Chaz.
I don't know.
So are you ready to play a little game, or do you have something? My tech guy said that you had some sort of image you wanted to show me.
Well, yeah, Tollzar. I mean, I came with a question for you, actually.
Yeah, what?
I didn't know we were going to be playing games.
Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna play games with me right now?
Well, my question for you, Tollzar, is: are you a bad boy?
Am I a bad boy? What kind of ridiculous question is that?
Well,
I'm certainly not a sass boy.
I don't think. Well, no, they're over there.
Yeah.
But I think you might be a bad boy because I did some digging on the internet. And I found something. Should I show it?
Yeah, I guess so. What the heck is that? Is that a mugshot?
You tell me.
All right, tech guy. Bring it on camera. Oh God, not then. New York City, 1999, 98, March 2nd.
So what were you doing, Tollzar?
It's a long story, Chaz.
I got time.
Okay. Well, I was up in SPAC, Saratoga Performing Arts Center, protesting a Dave Matthews Band concert that was taking place inside there.
Wow.
1998 was a bad year for DMB or whatever they used to call them.
What songs were they playing?
I don't know, I was protesting the concert outside. Anyway, I was chilling with some college kids in polos and khaki shorts with those big pockets outside of the SPAC Center. I guess Center's part of SPAC because it's Saratoga Performing Arts Center anyway. I was out there protesting and they wandered out. They shared their bounty with me. I drank a few Saranac beers that were left over from the variety pack they didn't want. It was like pumpkin, grapefruit, guava something with maple syrup in it. Smoked a little soft reefer. Next thing you know, I'm in this guy's dad's minivan, heading down to New York City from the concert back home. He had borrowed the minivan from Dad. Anyway, we get down to New York City. He was playing Dave Matthews Band the whole time.
Oh God.
I was losing my mind. I tried to convert him. You know, back in the day, in those late 90s days, I used to think I could convert Jack Johnson and Dave Matthews Band fans. It was impossible though. By the time,
what?
What's that?
Convert them to what?
Convert them to non-Dave Matthews Band fans, obviously.
I see. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, anyway, when we got down to New York City, I got out of the van and immediately puked. I immediately puked on a police officer.
Okay.
After all that crash into me 7 times in a row, the kid was crying to satellite. They were all kind of half drunk. It was crazy. Anyway, the cop heard Dave Matthews Band coming and arrested me on the spot. I was not happy in that mugshot, you can see.
No. It's a sad story, Tollzar.
Anyway, that's a story. How dare you bring that up? I have to say though, everyone can be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
It's true.
Can make a mistake, and I think everyone deserves a clean slate. What do you say, Chaz? We need more clean slates around here.
I'm right there with you.
Are you willing to give it to me?
I'm willing.
I love it. But I left those Dave Matthews Band protesting days behind.
I'm sorry for bringing it up.
All right, we've got a little show for you right now. Get this, Chaz. Easy ESP. You're gonna play a little game.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
all right. How does this game work?
Easy ESP is a new one. It's very simple. I'm gonna help you hone in on your extrasensory perception skills. I'm gonna ask you a series of questions, and they're gonna be really easy.
Okay, that sounds great.
And we're going to hone in on your skills, and then assess how you did afterwards. Is that okay?
You're gonna grade me.
Kind of.
Okay.
We'll see what goes
That
on.
seems out of character.
All right, so let's start off right now. Are you ready? Because the next guest is already here, and I've got someone calling in 15 minutes. All right,
I'm ready.
Wes is giggling. We must be right in the meat of the show. Okay, here we go, Chaz.
All right.
What's your waist size? We're starting real soft here.
32.
32? Okay, let's keep it nice and easy. Say the spike protein from the vaccine is migrating through your body right now. Which part of your body would it be migrating to?
My left hand.
Wonderful. Nature or nurture?
Nurture.
Excellent. Newsmax or AON or OAN, whatever that crap is?
I don't know what either of those things are, Tollzar.
Excellent answer. That's probably your best one so far. Okay, let's turn it up a notch. Do you think in human temporal existence, at this point in time in our spiritual evolution, that God is moving towards a multitude of itself, or we've passed the hump and God is now returning to a unification?
The first one, Tollzar.
All right, that was okay. Let's turn the heat up a little bit, shall we? I need you to dig deep in your heart right now. Which is worst? Satan playing quarterback for the New England Patriots or Mid-Hudson Cable?
Oh. Mid-Hudson Cable, come on.
Excellent answer. Okay, here's another one. Jeff Bezos high-fiving the Koch brothers in a pair of tighty whities or Mid-Hudson Cable?
That's a tough one, but I think I have to go Mid-Hudson Cable.
Okay. Which is more reliable? A guy who smells like Palo Santo coming to hug you, or Mid-Hudson Cable service?
The Palo Santo sent him in.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, here's a good one. Which is more reliable? Inevitable death? Or humans never dying? Or something like that, or Mid-Hudson Cable? I don't know.
It's tough, but it's probably not Mid-Hudson Cable.
Okay, that's an excellent answer. You're getting it. Your ESP is sharpening.
Thank you.
Okay, now we have the bonus round. If you could get one of two tattoos, which would it be? A thin blue line tattoo on your lower back? Or the Amazon phallic smile underneath your right eye?
It's their third answer, Tollzar.
You need to answer this. Grasshopper.
The Amazon logo. I'm sorry.
Okay, the next one. And this is your last question. Would you choose to have Fox and Friends tattooed on your forearm, so every time you paid for something, it showed up? Or a John Kerry campaign tattoo on your neck?
I guess the John Kerry campaign tattoo.
All right. You know what, Casey? Underneath that all, I was just trying to test you to see if you would choose diabolical answers or not.
How'd I do?
You know what? You came out even because you chose Mid-Hudson Cable over and over again. Because you knew that the insinuation was evil. You see, everyone has ESP. It's just about to develop it. You've got to hone in on the signal, if you know what I'm saying.
I hear you, Tollzar.
All right, Casey. Thank you. Everyone give it up for Casey, who passed easy ESP.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Thanks, Casey.
And thank you, Tollzar, for being so open and revealing yourself.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not going to bear well over time when people watch that. But I hope
the
there's
Jack
not a lot
Johnson
of
and
kids.
Dave Matthews Band fans.
Yeah. All right, that's great.
All right.
Sweet.
Thank you, Tollzar.
Amazing. Wow. Let's take a moment here and look at my face. Hold on. All right. We've got about 6 or 7 minutes for our last guest in studio for the evening. Check out some of this sass beat while we set it up. Hey everyone, have you tried to watch a streaming show, but the people who are streaming have no money? Well, there's our Venmo account, Tollzar and Sass Boys. Maybe we can get some actual streaming equipment instead of trying to do everything on iOS. That's right, that's Tollzar and Sass Boys at Venmo. Let's not forget we're in Constellation Studios in Catskill, New York. And let's not forget that yesterday on Bandcamp, sassboysbandcamp.com, right, Wes?
You got it right the first time.
sassboys.bandcamp.com. Yeah, whatever. They've got an album out. Look it up online. Okay. We've got our last guest here in the studio. Wow. And here they are. We have Hannah here.
Hello, nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Hannah. Yeah, that's right. You were doing readings here today, right?
It was quite a good time. It's very fun.
And what kind of readings were you doing?
I was doing lunar chart readings, so I was looking at your moon sign, aka your emotions, your subconscious.
I love it. I love it. Because, you know, I find that my moon sign helps me kind of put things in place, just like the moon accepts. Nice sound, guys. No, you're all good. Because just like the moon accepts the sun's light and knows how to distinguish and diffuse it and deliver it to the earth, I find that where my moon sign is how I intake instinctually, and then I'm able to compartmentalize things within my psyche.
That's deep. Do you feel like sharing your moon sign Tollzar with the avid fan base that you have going on, or is that too private?
It's too private for this broadcast. But I'll tell you what's not too private for this broadcast. Wes's personal life. No, I don't have a graphic for that, Wes. But we're gonna do Astro Live. That's right. I think that's an appropriate time to do a fan favorite, Astro Live, where I used to do free chart readings over and
Wow.
over again. Yeah.
This is a beautiful moment. I'm glad you're bringing it back.
So I know that you were talking about moons all day, but is there something you want to talk to this guru about, and we can put our minds together and astro babble our way?
Okay. So my question for you is, what planet do you think has the most misconceptions and why? What do you think is the most maligned planet or house, the most infamous? And what do you feel like sharing about it?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a
Just
good
came
one.
up with it as freestyle.
Did you just read that off the palm of your hand?
I just read it off the palm of my hand right here.
That's amazing.
Invisible ink.
Okay. Well, you know, of course, Saturn tops my list, but I'm partial to that. But let's just say this. How about, in the vein of Richard Tarnus's essays, Uranus? Because Uranus was named by an astronomer and not an astrologer, and therefore might not have gotten its appropriate mythological label, which probably is Prometheus.
That's fascinating. Interesting.
Yeah, so that's one that comes in.
Fire, rebellion, shock, the unexpected. What's your
yeah.
favorite planet, Tollzar, if you had to pick one?
That's a loaded question. I don't know, because it would probably be planet Earth. But that doesn't show up in a birth chart because the birth chart is Earth-centric. Yeah. What's your favorite planet, Hannah?
Whenever I have a favorite planet, it always backfires on me.
I know.
See,
That's why
my-
I didn't say it.
Oh, very interesting. You expected that? You could tell that was going to come? It changes month to month. I would say Jupiter has been my favorite planet.
Oh,
But
really?
it's rapidly shifting as my luck expands too far.
Yeah.
Jupiter expands and it keeps expanding.
I think I would probably love to have Jupiter, except when I'm consuming. Because then it's like, when do you stop consuming, right?
It never ends. That's the problem.
I could sure use some Jupiter in my second house.
I heard that.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
heard that, Tollzar.
All right, let's do this right now, Hannah. Let's do an incantation to draw in Jupiter into our second houses. We want some Jupiter energy.
You know, I have Jupiter in my 7th house, but I don't see it working for me very well.
Oh, really? I don't know. You're partnering with me right now, and I'm pretty magnanimous.
That is true. Okay, what's the incantation?
Okay, let us say we're just gonna listen to the Sass Boy beat because you have headphones on. I want you to freestyle rap without missing any rhythm. All right, you ready? You got this? No? Okay. All right, let's listen to the beat and softly keep it in our minds and say a little bit of an incantation to Jupiter.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Okay. Oh, you swelling, very absent planet sometimes. I need your good fortune inside my eyes. I need you in my backpack at all times. Stay away from my beer. There. Ooh, nice one.
Is this just coming to you naturally?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wow,
You got something?
I have nothing. Jupiter's not gracing me with the free-flowing verse tonight.
So ask it right now. Jupiter, grace Hannah with your free-flowing verse. Because to only have Saturn is a curse. Hannah's wide open with her purse in hand. Sparse, I think not. Mars, I think not. Hannah wants Jupiter, the planet of gas. But don't give her gas unless it's going to pass fast. See, that's what happens when
like
you
it.
let me talk. I go to the emotional
the-
level of a 10-year-old.
It was beautiful. It's really good.
All right, if you had to say something to Jupiter right now, what would it be?
Give us very good fortune. Expand and keep on expanding.
That's it.
But yeah, never stop.
Hey, Jupiter, go to the people that need you right now. But on your way back around, can you just stop at Hannah and I's second house, please? Because this broke healer archetype is not working for us.
10th house too would be nice.
Yeah, 10th house is nice.
5th house would be really nice.
Yeah, okay.
If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, how about some 5th house too? Sure. How about some 9th house, huh?
Some philosophy, some higher wisdom, a little travel. That would be pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe even
I
take
hear
care
you.
of some student loans while you're there. Yeah, that's
Couldn't
right.
hurt.
That's
You're
amazing.
supposed to call Joe Biden for that one.
Yeah, he wouldn't remember. Anyway,
Do you have any questions for me, Tollzar? Like a game, like you were playing with the last guest, or am I not special enough?
oh man, I didn't invite.
Uh-oh.
Hold on 1 second. I've got something. Oh man. Wow. That's too bad.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Anyway, I just realized something. Our remote guest. I'm gonna talk to you while I'm off camera real quick. If our remote guest is listening, I'm gonna send you a link in a minute. So Hannah, my question for you would be this.
Yes.
What is your relationship to Chiron? And do you think that Chiron has anything to do with past lives?
I think it certainly does, but I guess that depends on whether or not you believe in past lifetimes. I mean, Chiron is the wounded healer,
Yeah.
so it's oftentimes seen as the source of one's past life issues that they're bringing in, their greatest vulnerability, their greatest pain, but it's also the ability to bring in the deepest healing if you understand the source of those wounds. So it's a pretty powerful place to focus on in the chart, depending on whether or not you believe in past lifetimes or the idea of sort of But
like-
mine is
I
in
like
Virgo, which is why I was trying to think of a sassy comeback, but
Hold on, my
I was gonna say-
eyebrows.
I was gonna say why I never keep my room clean, but my room is always very clean. So
Yeah, I think Chiron ends up being, like you said, a very good source of strength, no doubt. And it's a centaur, right? The wounded healer
it
centaur.
has a pretty dark history, I think, in the mythology of Chiron, but it's very interesting. Asteroids are how many asteroids are there? Like millions, right?
Yeah,
You
we
can
keep
look up.
discovering them.
It's pretty insane.
Yeah, I would say also Chiron is linked to Saturn because of the centaur. It keeps us in half in our animal body, so to speak, right? That centaur body. So it keeps us down to the lessons of Earth, which kind of illustrates the framework of the human school that is based on lessons. So Chiron in the chart is also something that grounds us in what we need to work on. But if you do it right, it becomes a strength in a way that you can help and heal others. So for you, that kind of detail-oriented, health-oriented, those things. What house is it in for
Oh,
you?
in the 5th house.
In the 5th house?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my.
What
Oh
would be
my.
I have my own interpretation, but I want to know Tollzar's special interpretation of having Chiron in the 5th house.
Well, without aspects involved, I'll say this. Chiron in Virgo in the 5th house, to me it can be something about this feeling that you go into introversion or solitude in some way when it comes time to shine out into the world. So it could have been high critique, not necessarily mean critique at an earlier point in time, but someone said something even seemingly insignificant when you tried to be playful, shining out into the world, that put you in a period of isolation, in a place of isolation, perhaps, which makes you think twice when you go to be that kind of 5th house, childlike, playful energy.
Right, if you're creativity, if you're a play, exactly.
Yeah, it's tied to your sense of critique. But then can you imagine if you're able to help people express their inner child and their playfulness as you go on in life, to make them feel healthy and not alone in the world?
Wouldn't that be a lovely thing? It would be very nice.
Pretty dope.
Pretty dope.
Wow,
It's beautiful. Thank you, Tollzar.
you're welcome. Wow, that's amazing. Well, I have to do something else again. Hold on one second. Oh, wait. What do we have here? It
Hello,
works.
Tollzar. Am I coming through?
Okay. Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you. It was a wonderful experience.
Silver Peter, if you can hear me, I'm coming.
I'm here, man.
Thank you.
Copy.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first remote puppet guest. Silver Peter, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Tollzar. Good to see you.
You have no volume, Silver Peter.
I have no volume.
We can't hear a word you're saying.
Okay, hold on a second.
Silver Peter, where's your...
How about now? Do I have? Hello?
Well, isn't this... Do
Hello,
they have
Tollzar.
Mid-Hudson cable in Maine? What the heck is going on out there?
No. What the heck is going on? It says I have levels on my microphone.
Hello?
Hello? You can't hear me.
That's very
Oh,
interesting.
crap. Well, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Silver Peter, you look good. I see
Let
that
me-
your volume's coming in, but I don't get what's going on.
Yeah, I have volume as well.
Hold on one second. I need my other hand, Silver. Can you hear me? Shake your head if you can hear me. No, you can't hear me. Yes, you can. Then how come we can't hear you? This is an interesting thing.
I'm gonna keep check.
I guess we are pressing our luck, aren't we, Wes?
Check. Let me
Silver, you want to try to speak one more time?
check. No, I can hear everything.
Well, you look good, buddy. You look good, and if you can hear me, I want to say thanks for rolling in. I have no idea what is going on, but it was just 55 minutes and 55 seconds into the stream. I'm sorry, buddy. Thanks for taking the time. I love your backdrop.
Cool.
This has been a nightmare, but it's had its bright spots. Next time.
See ya.
What a bummer. Alright, he's walking off. Maya's back in.
He's stuck on the mic back. Hey, can you hear me?
Still.
Hudson cable put us to the test. They are always under duress.
Oh wait, they can hear him. We just can't hear him. That makes it difficult to do an interview.
Hudson cable.
Kill myself live on YouTube.
Okay, you two, way to stop the stream. What are we doing here? Okay, well, we're at 9:07. We've blown through.
Camper sweat.
Wow. What have we done to people?
Faster. Jeopardy.
Tollzar, what if you had this other Silver Peter man call you on the phone and put him on speaker?
I think it would. I mean, we could talk on the phone, Silver, if you want to call up. I doubt you're watching. But it won't line up with the image. But they could hear Silver Peter, which is such a weird thing.
You could have somebody hold the phone to Tollzar's ear.
I think they would line up differently, unfortunately. Wow.
I'm just having trouble hearing you, Silver Peter. I don't know what to do. It's just not happening, Silver Peter. I'm so sorry. I really wanted to talk to you, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do.
little tribute to Silver Peter. Let's join. Duet time. Oh yeah. They've let us stream for an hour and 4 minutes. Do you think they got the message, folks? We stared into the mouth of the dragon. Only its eyes couldn't register to the brain because it had not good connection from nerve endings. And we told Mid-Hudson Cable, heck no. We're gonna still stream. We're gonna do this right. We're gonna have animated guests. And yes, we had to forfeit half the content we had planned here. But that's okay. Because these wonderful people got us through. Sorry, the camera was on US. These wonderful people got us through.
Follow your stream dreams.
Justin, are you gonna cut that hair next episode? Sorry, don't look at me like that. Oh wow, this was a roller coaster ride of sass. But I think we pulled out a halfway decent show, don't you guys?
Halfway.
Halfway decent. Man, that Silver Peter bit, that was a shame. We gotta figure that out one of these days.
That's quite progression now.
Halfway between me and you. Baby, that's all you have to be held to. You just gotta make it through. Halfway
dropping into it again.
Halfway, 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 halfway between me and That's what you gotta do.
Wow, I'm kind of the fifth wheel here, aren't I? That's a bummer. Hey, we didn't even do the cool view. Check this view out. Isn't that amazing?
Halfway, that's all you
Are they telling Mid-Hudson Cable to go slower? What's going on right now? Is this mutiny? Speed up. There we go. Those are the lyrics I like to hear. Yeah. Speed it up. Vocal on this thing.
Speed it up.
Not my tempo. Speed up, speed up.
Speed up, speed up, speed up. Up Hudson Cable, you gotta speed up. Hudson Cable, speed up, 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 speed up. If you need to read speed, speed up, 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 play the top, 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 Tollzar.
scroll.
Read the scroll.
Are you on a roll?
I actually got no sleep.
Wowza. Yeah. Folks, it's turned into a nice jam session. So, it's a tale of 2 shows. Well, actually 5 if you count every time we tried to broadcast. So, once we got it going on, this last one, I hope everyone... Wait, and he's gone again. What's going on? What's that? Oh, man. I'm Dave 2 says, and he's gone again. That was intense. I'm not sure what's going on. That was a while ago, probably, huh? Anyway, thank you both. That was beautiful.
Thank
Wow.
you so much, Tollzar.
I feel honored.
Living to serenade you from beyond the stardust. And coming streaming right to you through all the gravitational goo and everything that Hudson cable puts us through, baby. But between you and me, you know, that's serendipity. We just gotta roll with the punches and keep drinking that spiked punch.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'd say tonight got its in its white claw. No doubt. But here we go. We're back again. Sassy. What do you think? Should we bring it on home or keep it going? We're gonna bring it on home. Everyone, thank you. This was rather... You know what, let's just bring that Venmo one more time if you don't want all these technical difficulties. All, like, 2 of you that are in here probably right now because we can't tell. We love you, we appreciate you. This has been a sassy adventure in understanding what can and can't be done. It was a great day at Constellation with the launch party going to a good cause. Lots of readers. We did the raffle. We had 5 winners. Wes won the Sass Boy album, which is irony at its finest. And now, we bid you adieu. Good night, everyone. Ta-ta for now.